Alright, here you go. Here's Darius versus Fiora full gameplay. It's gonna be high platinum, low diamond. No, usually when I play against Darius, I usually play passive level 1 just because his level 1 is just so much better than Fiora's. Well, sorry for the audio issues. But yeah, and then just about every game I start at D-Blade 1 pot. This is like a standard start for me. Now, this game was kind of interesting. The Darius, he wasn't very aggressive like most Dariuses I play against, but you guys can just see. He plays really passive. He kind of lets me have control, and I ended up roaming a lot this game, if I remember correctly. And what I usually do here, if I'm on red side, purple side, which is the side we're on, I usually go and check the enemy's blue buff, and I ward over the wall by Gromp to see if they're there, and if they aren't there, I'm gonna go and take their small lizard to get an early level 2 against my laner. But however, this game, Darius was there in the entrance to it, so I'm assuming they're starting Gromp. So I didn't bother with that. Wasn't about to try to steal it with Darius standing there. Yep, now we just have a standardized lane, no level 1 cheese. Yeah, Fiddlesticks came late, and I'm pretty sure Fiddlesticks and Tarek were duo queue. We also have a Nidalee mid, so in Champ Select, nobody was very confident in this game starting out. Unfortunately, the Q didn't hit the Vital, which was unlucky. But as you can see, I really respect the Darius, and there I should have Q'd into his circle of Q, but I have issues with that because it's kind of going through my head, it sounds illogical to Q into him when he's attacking you, that kind of thing. But yeah, what you usually want to do is Q into him, which is what I should have done instantly as he started ramping up his Q, not trying to run away from it. Now, Darius does have Grasp, which would be quite annoying, especially in extended trades, because he's just going to be dealing more damage, taking more damage, or healing more damage rather. And this lane can be completely decided depending on how your level 1 goes. And then the turret shot hitting Darius threw me off, so I missed that second to last minion, unfortunately. Now, this game, we actually had it was like a roller coaster type game. Everybody had a bunch of emotional ups and downs, me included. I was trying to surrender at some points, and then some of them were also joking surrenders, which thank God nobody actually said yes to. And there I tried to Q into his Q, but I was too late on it. This one's really weird. Alright, as you can see in the minimap, Fiddlesticks and Nidalee are fighting, and I was hesitant to go back down and help him out or not, which I think I ultimately, yeah, I just ended up going back to screw this, I'm not getting involved with this clown fiesta. But Nidalee ends up cleaning up and getting a few kills. I think Fiddlesticks got one, and Nidalee got one actually. And I was really confused at this point in the game because I forgot Nidalee was the mid laner. So I thought she was just ganking as a normal Nidalee jungle would do, because she even had double buffs. I was super confused, so I didn't really say thank you or anything. But eventually I realized it was wait, that's a mid lane Nidalee. It was definitely clown fiesta kind of stuff going on, and I was surprised that we came out on top. I'm not quite sure what was up with Darius. I don't know where he went. I don't think he was that low to back, but he didn't even TP back to lane. I don't really remember if he brought Ignite or TP this game actually. I thought about TPing there, which I usually try my hardest to look bottom, look for a TP play, and I'll look there for a second, like debating, should I TP, should I not TP? Yeah. I think I ended up making 2 TP ganks this game. I know for sure for 1. Yeah. Nidalee did surprisingly well, which is really interesting. Because we just had such a weird comp. I was surprised Nidalee did well against a Lissandra. I figured she would just get poked out. Yeah, as you can see right here, I'm just trying to let Darius push into me. I hate being pushed up. I always end up finding myself pushed up in the enemy laner and sometimes getting ganked. I don't know where he was going right here. It was just weird. But we actually end up coming even in that fight. Because he starts healing up pretty well and all this stuff. Like, it looked like I won the trade, but it's fairly even. I could have flashed onto him, but I ultimately decided not to. Because he had 4 or 5 stacks of his passive, and he probably would have killed me. And I would have had to burn flash. I considered burning flash here, but ultimately I don't think I needed it. See, got away just fine. I didn't even parry anything actually, so I literally could have just walked out, disrespecting completely. Here, I definitely should have stayed, but what was going through my head at the time was Graves was just there. Darius is healthy. Graves was healthy. They could have easily dove me, so I ultimately decided to back, and then I had TP, so I get back to the lane, get all these minions, which I actually think I get every single one. Yeah, I got every single one that wave, which is, oh my gosh, super satisfying. Unfortunately, the thing like that I do is I either hold my TP or use my TP too much for like getting back to lane, or you know, I'm not gonna use it this time. I'm gonna wait for a TP gank bottom, which ends up never happening. Which when that happens, whenever I do my TP to come back to lane, I tell my team like, be careful, I won't have TP. I have to TP back top, which is what I did when I did TP back top in order to get that wave. What Darius should be doing is being aggressive on me. He usually beats me if he just constantly tries to fight with me, but either he wasn't too confident or he was, I don't know, maybe he looked me up and was intimidated by me being a one-trick. I don't know. He was just very strange. Usually against Darius, you want to try to parry his W or his ultimate. That's what I found most effective. But I honestly don't remember. I didn't parry a single ultimate, I know that, but I can't remember if I actually ended up parrying his W, but I usually try to parry his W. After he pulls you in, like, it's not really worth it to parry his E, in my opinion, but when he pulls you in, he's going to immediately W, but during that time, you can parry before he Ws, and then you'll block his W and getting rid of a lot of damage. But in an all-in fight, you really want to try to hold your parry for his ultimate, which is kind of easy to predict. He's going to ult after he gets 5 stacks on you, and the ult animation is quite long. It's one of the, I wouldn't say it's easy, but it's not difficult. It's about a medium difficulty, I guess you could say. Bot lane is having a lot of troubles, I believe. I'm pretty sure, yeah, Ashe struggled a lot this game, and everybody was like babying Ashe. Like, there was one point in the game where everybody just like, and the whole chat is people telling Ashe what to do. We were like micromanaging her. This ended up being a fairly easy lane, if I remember correctly. I feel like the Darius wasn't very confident with his Darius, as I said before. So I tried to take advantage of that. Like, I would try to roam and stuff. Like, as you can see, my TP is up in 1 minute. I'm going to be looking for a lot of plays to see what I can do with it to help get my bot back in the game. I bring Flash TP every game. I don't think bringing Flash Ignite is good. Like, sure, you get first blood, easy level 1 cheese kind of stuff with some matchups. Like this matchup, I wouldn't even try for first blood even if I did have Ignite. But the way I play, I'm a split pusher. Fiora, I think, is a split pushing champion. So if you don't have TP for late game, you're kind of useless. Like, I don't think Fiora is a team fighting champion. Sure, yeah, she can team fight, but her strength is definitely dueling. And, you know, hence the Grand Duelist. God, that snipe was amazing. I even BM'd with my Mastery Emo when Graves got sniped. It was very good. And actually, they bursted down the blue buff. And so I ended up last hitting it at 81 health, which I did not mean to take. I don't find myself getting Herald that often because there, I feel like all 4 of us being there, we totally could have gotten first turret. But we ended up getting Herald and I got it anyway, so it ends up being fine. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we get turret right after this little, I don't know what you want to call this right here. This little play, I guess you could say. Lily ends up backing and Futuristik stays to support me. Yeah. Now, I don't think I should have ulted, but then again, it's whatever. I use my ult a lot. Like, I think I use it a lot more than I should to execute people. Just burst them down really quick. I possibly actually might have saved Fiddlesticks with my ultimate as well. Yeah, we get first blood turret anyways, which is good. I get all the gold, which is also very good. So now I have my Hydreigon back, get that. And I might be able to grab boots. That might be what I did. Yeah. Boots, and I end up right here. I'm checking to see like what boots do I want to get. They have a Jhin, Graves, and Darius. Ultimately, I think Ninja Tabis would have been best in this because they all rely on auto attacks. Not so much Jhin, but they do auto attack a lot. As well as they do AD on top of that. And now, I'm looking for a TP play right now. I debate whether or not to TP for the longest time here. I'm like, okay, are they going to go in on Nidalee or not? Graves ends up going over the wall. Lissandra's there. I got a TP. I should have TP'd closer to Jhin, but TPing to tower is good. It's right in the middle. Safe in case they tried to turn on me instead. But we ended up cleaning up house here, and I'm pretty sure we got all of them that came down bottom. Yeah, we got Graves, Lissandra, and Jhin. Cool. I send my team to Dragon while I take turret, which is actually super good. We get 3 kills, Dragon, and another turret. It was very, very good in my opinion. .202 at the moment, pretty good. I didn't look at my score until, I don't know, like 30 minutes into the game. I didn't look at it once, which I usually do a lot, but I didn't do it that much this game at all. It's quite surprising. Oh yeah, me and Fiddlesticks are like, we're like, is it gonna fall? Yeah, he's gonna get it. Oh wait, no, it's not. Is he? Wait, yeah, it's good. So I'm going there, saving top turret. And there's not really much we can do on the map at the moment. Bot needs to farm. Darius is pushing the turret, about to take that. So I kind of have to go top. I'm pretty sure Fiddlesticks just went and cleared his jungle. Nidalee is looking for a kill, which I wasn't very fond of committing full on because we have no vision of their team. We only have vision of Soraka and Jhin, and they're both bottom. However, Lissandra just showed she's not even bothering to come and help out this Darius. But Graves shows up. I think Darius died. Did he? No, he lives through Ignite. This is just a Clown Fiesta right here. What's about to happen? Ends up cleaning up Fiddlesticks fairly easily, canceling his drain. I get a little cocky. I derp my Q. I tried to hit my Q on Graves Vital, and I couldn't see Jin's ult. However, it was actually showing, but as you can see in chat, I couldn't see it. Well, so I thought I couldn't see it, but it was just because of the terrain blocking the basically the entire shot up until it comes out. So I was so confused. I was joking about LCS remake, like game-breaking bugs and that stuff. Man, Ashe was struggling a lot. She should have flashed upwards into the turret. I'm not 100% sure why she flashed that way. Maybe she thought it was safer because the turret was about to fall. But who knows. Alright, bot's pushing. Top's pushing. We don't have much vision, so all we can really do at this moment is clear our jungle, which is, you can see on the bot side of the map, literally Taric and Fiddlesticks are in bot side jungle. I end up putting down my Farsight alteration in the Pix bush. That's what I call the little tiny bush, is Pix. I have a pink ward, but I still have one in that bush. I usually put it right there at the end of the bush, in that tray bush right there, or in the enemy's blue on this side of the map. Depending on how far I'm up. Like if I have a Farsight alteration and a pink ward, I'll put the orb, the Farsight alteration, in the tri-bush and put a pink in their blue buff. This is also another thing that I don't see a whole lot of laners do, or top laners, is after they push in their wave, don't continue pushing. There's always somewhere on the map that you can continue to get gold. And I didn't get much gold because Fiddlesticks took the red buff. And it's basically like karma for me accidentally taking blue buff earlier. And apparently he didn't even notice that, he said. Yeah, after you push in your wave and you don't have vision to keep on pushing, go fall back, farm your jungle. Usually take Krugs, you can take Scuttle, depending on where you are. Like, let's say you're pushed all the way up until their turret, and then their top laner shows, and you don't really want to overstay that turret. You can just go clear their Krug, clear their wolves, heck, get a free blue buff if it's there. There's usually always somewhere where you can continue getting gold. I got super greedy for this gen, man. After they burned their summoners, I had to go in. I had to continue going in. We actually ultimately picking up the kill. I've been saying that a lot this video, actually. But yeah, end up picking up the kill. Gen burns both summoners. I think Soraka flash, maybe even exhaust. Yeah, this actually turns out to be pretty good, I think. I don't have any mana, unfortunately. Yeah. I tell Nidalee to go top, but Graves appears. So they're going to go for top, and I ping my team to come mid. And we end up, quote-unquote, trading turrets, but I'm pretty sure getting a mid turret is a whole lot better than getting a top outer. But now they have a lot more, I don't know, more openings top lane, because we don't have any vision at the moment. They end up going top. Ashe asked to go top to get farm, but they kept on pushing. And so we all had to kind of collapse on them. I think they end up getting the turret, sadly enough. But we end up cleaning up. Yeah, they got the turret. Ashe just got too close. She said she was having a rough game. It was late at night. It's kind of understandable. No mana again. But Darius ulted me when I was at full health, basically. Which was really odd, but I have no mana to continue fighting. So I end up just walking back. I think I TP'd, I mean not TP'd, I backed underneath her inhib turret. Yeah, get that Phage, holy cow, they have so many slows. Chilling right here, gonna pick up my Warhammer, remember, just saw how much gold I actually had. They got mid inner turret, which they ended up getting 3 turrets out of that whole rotational play. Fiddlesticks, I think, yeah, he ends up getting CC'd and dying. I'm pretty sure we ended up chasing them down the lane, actually. Yeah, I can just chase them on minions. But Jen, oh my god, Jen, thank you so much for that. Holy cow. I'm pretty sure I even thanked him. Yeah, I thanked him in all chat. That vital, or not the vital, the parry was on the very end of it, too. She was just barely there. Ashe wanted to defend bottom turret instead of coming Baron, which tilted everybody on the team. Like, nobody was really caring that much about how she was playing. Like, nobody was really pointing her out, but then Eri just goes off on her by, like, telling her she should have done this, she needs to listen to pink, she needs to do all this stuff. So we end up not getting Baron, and then this becomes a shit show. Yeah. Feels bad, man. Wait, she needed the farm. Now that I think about it, we probably might not even been able to get Baron, because they all end up being there. Jen was just smack talking her Tarek the entire game, so I ended up just muting him just so I wouldn't end up getting involved, and I pulled an FF. Again, I'm not looking at my score. I don't realize I'm actually fed. And I looked at Ashes, and I was like, holy cow. Get tilted. So, yeah. Luckily enough, my team ended up not surrendering. They ended up pulling it through, seeing through the negative stuff, and how we can still win. Because we have a Fiora and a late game Ashe, as well as a Tarek. We have a very good late game team comp, not including the Fiddlesticks in Italy. However, the enemy gets greedy for this Baron with 3 of us still up, me being one of them, and Tarek, who, I mean, I don't know, kind of illogical. They got really greedy for this. Lysandra went in before her team was really there to respond, and I'm pretty sure I ended up getting 2 kills, and then my Q, I ended up queuing after I killed Darius. I wasn't expecting me to do that much damage to him, so I missed my Q, and I wasn't able to get any more kills. If my Q would have hit somebody the first time after I killed Darius, I would have been able to clean up. But Nidalee shows up, gets a triple kill, easy peasy. However, more Clown Fiesta. My team wants to do Baron. I have TP, but I'm up in 15 seconds. They do it anyways. Instead of going top, getting the turret, something like that, defending mid, our team gets greedy this time. Which, Clown Fiesta, late night games, always like this. Man. So, Lysandra TPs, Darius TPs, we get 2 TPs out of that. But, I'm pretty sure we ended up cleaning this. I ended up giving that kill to Ashe. It didn't really look like I was meaning to, but right before it died, I tried to click away from him to give Ashe the kill, remembering that she is 0-6. She definitely needed that kill. However, it is only on... Was it on Darius? Yeah, it was only on Darius. Which, he isn't worth a lot of gold, but Ashe still needs some gold. I think from this point on, I'm like, screw this game, all this stuff the whole time. Man. So what is that, like 3 Baron attempts in 5 minutes, if even that. It was probably shorter than 5 minutes. I don't remember if we got any dragons this game. I think we got 1. Might have been like a cloud drake or something. Nah, I don't know what it was. Ashe whiffs her arrow. She did it a lot, actually. Yeah, and this is the time where everyone's talking to Ashe. Well, yeah. Ashe's thinking process wasn't the greatest at this point. She's like, why would I group? I do no damage. But, oh well. It's just the things, you have to deal with this stuff in solo queue, I guess. Darius is really out of position, and he ends up committing super hard for me for no reason. I'm pretty sure I end up cleaning this. Yeah. Get the last vital, like the last tick of the ult duration. Pick off Lysandra. Lysandra only killed Nidalee, that was it. That was just a very unlucky fight for them. Like, they were Darius, Soraka going for me. Soraka wasn't with the 80 carry. Lysandra was like way over deep in the fight, trying to get her back line. It was just not very organized fight for them. And we see Soraka, and they're like, yeah, Soraka's going to steal 100%. So I ended up going to see if I can find her, even if she was actually trying to steal, which would have been really dumb for her. So I just queued over the wall to see if she was there looking for a steal, to try to get a free kill. But she ended up backing. And I didn't see Ashe walking bottom until I got to end. I was like, heck yeah, take all the farm you want. We got to get her back in the game. Do I end up taking blue buff or do I leave it for Fiddlesticks? I think I left it for Fiddlesticks actually. And I was trying to get my team to group bottom, which I think we ended up doing. Yeah. Nidalee clears Raptors and ends up roaming down for us. I tried to clear that ward as fast as possible in case Lissandra hopped over or Darius pulled me over the wall. Dang, and then I ended up using my ult because I wasn't expecting Ashe to do that much damage. I was not expecting that because she was not good. And then I look like, wait, she's on a rampage? How is she on a rampage? She was doing terrible. And I was like, late game Ashe. That's how it works. Nidalee goes to push mid, and we take bottom turret, I believe. There's Lissandra overextending way too much for our ADC. I can't remember. Yeah, I ended up cleaning her up. I don't think I committed after this. Yeah. Just go burst him down just a little bit, and then we out. I have no mana, so I don't think we end up getting Darius. Yeah. I would have gone in and killed Darius if he would have gotten the stun. However, I believe, yeah, Nidalee gets mid turret, which is totally worth. Darius from bottom. Well, Ashe, I mean not Ashe, well, Nidalee was pushing. Taric gets a nice little stun off. I end up ulting him again, right? I end up using my ult a lot to execute people. That's not very efficient, but it's just a habit I have. Nidalee, jeez, she does so much damage now. Again, I still haven't looked at my score this entire game, not realizing how fed and how much of a threat I actually am. The Sanj comes like, nope, 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 nope. I have TP. I'm gonna ask my team to group top while I go to split. Darius, I mean not Darius. Taric ends up like baiting them out, and we get a nice cleanup here. Man, oh, Lissandra. I don't know if she saw the Ashe ult coming or what, but we end up getting those kills with amazing Taric triple stun. I end up, yeah, getting Spirit Visage for, who was it? Like, Lissandra and whoever their other AP was, if they did. I don't think they had another AP, but I ended up getting a Spirit Visage. We don't really have much of a tank. I'm not really going to include Taric. And just to give my team more heals, because when Ashe is behind, she needs more healing so she can live longer in fights to deal as much damage as she possibly can. And I ended up buying GA. As you can see, I'm building that right now just because I do realize like I'm doing damage. I look at my score right after this, I believe. Yeah, as they're chasing me down. I'm like, what? And this is a little miscommunication here. As I go back, I'm running away. Fiddlesticks is ulting into them. I don't see that. I'm like, wait, where'd he go? And it's like, okay, free kill on Jhin. Why not? Like, cool. And I'm like, okay, alright. How did that work out in our favor? And then I get auto-pathed around and I'm like looking like an idiot. Kill her. And then no mana again. And I'm like, wait, how am I 14-2? What in the world? Like, this game is just ridiculous. This game was like so stressful, man. Look at my reaction. I don't understand how I'm so fed. Nobody else knew I was this fed either until I said something on both sides of the game. Phil6 tries to call me out for letting him die, but he ends up admitting that it was his mistake. I didn't realize he was ulting. It's kind of like it was both parties not being in the having the right idea kind of thing. I should have been more aware to know that Fiddlesticks was ulting into him, and he should have said something. But yeah. Ends up not being too bad. Yeah. Healed for 20,000. That's just Rocco's name. He was joking it. And I'm trying to get my team to group mid. We got top turret. Bottom's already pushing into him. Might as well group mid. Ashe is kind of getting caught, but she has an awkward flash. I don't think she meant to flash her. I think she meant to flash into the actual lane. But luckily enough, it actually ended up being in her favor. She had to run longer to pull them away from our team faster. Or for a longer time to get them furthest away. Darius is way overextended. I'm pretty sure, yeah, he goes in ahead of his whole team while him being squishy and doing no damage. Oof. And there's Darius, man. He's about to get picked. Yeah, look at him. Look at him. Look at him all. Get another stun. Get my ult off. Get some AoE healing. Right now. Cool. But my team runs away. And I believe I end up getting a triple here. Actually, I may have ended up getting an unofficial quadra. We'll just have to see. Yeah, I honestly didn't see Tarek fighting Lissandra there. I was kind of oblivious. Again, it was late at night. I parried there, expecting her to use her snare, her W, which I believe she just used on Tarek. And I ended up giving up on Steklo because she's trying to peel me away from ending the game. But my team's just like, what is going on? Lissandra just notices my score as well. I'm like, how am I 18-2? This is ridiculous. I ended up having to back because I had 2 people up. I wasn't going to be able to end with this low health and mana. Darius just spawned as well. I wasn't going to be able to 1v3 the Nexus. At least I didn't think so. Hell, I might have actually been able to because of how fed I am. I end up picking up a QSS for all of their CC that they have. Jhin Snare, the Lissandra ult, the Lissandra W, all that stuff. So, hit a QSS. Pick up an elixir that I tried to buy like 15 times. I go mid, have TP in 3 seconds just to see if they collapse on Ashe. I'm telling you, have TP, spam that. Spam your abilities that you have TP so they know. But ultimately enough, they ended up surrendering. IBM with a sick quote and my Twitch stream. Always tag the stream, guys. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Try my best to explain this to you guys. Yeah, see you guys later.